How are you doing today? So it's Thursday, the 21st of November, and I don't have any cards to do the Daily Tap with you today because, as you can see, I'm in a different environment. I'm in my brother-in-law's beautiful office in the top floor of their house, as I'm house and pet sitting for my lovely sister and brother-in-law. And so, because there are no cards, what I'm going to do instead is take you through what I call a little decompression tap. And the reason that I'm going to do this, and I probably would have done it even if I had cards anyway, is because right now there's a lot going on in the 3D landscape that is politics, that is religion, that is economics, everything. The world stage is quite harsh at the minute, right? It can be quite hard to a lot of people. There's a lot of very real things going on that we are dealing with every single day. There's a lot of emotions and feelings that we have about that. And then astrologically, cosmically, the planets, there's a lot of alignments that are interesting, let's say. We've just literally come into Pluto in Aquarius, which is a bit of a landmark, and it's going to be there for the next 20 years. There's going to be some big shifts, some really big shifts. And one of the things I've just actually recorded a brand new, the first podcast for our brand new series 3 of Emotions Unlocked with me and Jemima. And in it, we talked about making life easier. How do we make life feel easier? The truth of it is, for me at least, is that the source of things feeling hard is because we get disconnected, however temporarily or seemingly permanently, from the truth of who we are, which is that we are unique and special and powerful and made of stardust and here for a very special reason. And some people are more tapped into that than others, and that's okay. But any kind of fear or worry or lower vibrational feeling that we experience as maybe worry or overwhelm or anger or whatever it is, it's because we've come away from that connection to self. Okay. And so in my mind, the way to make or help life feel easier is to come back into that connection with yourself, right? And the easiest way that I know how to do it is not to think, not to analyze, not to conceptualize, not to judge, not to try and to push. It's the exact opposite. It's to lean back into our own bodies, because emotions are the language of the body. Emotions and sensations. Okay. Everything I do is based around energetic and somatic healing. Excuse me. And if you're watching me for the very first time, you're very welcome. My name is Emma Starling, and this is the Daily Tap. And it's a way for me to hit my target of getting energy work, and particularly emotional freedom technique or tapping, into the lives of 1 million people in my lifetime. Right? And I'm probably 10% there right now. So if you are enjoying this, you enjoy my content, please do help me get this out there to further people, because it's not about me. It's about what this is going to do for the person who receives it today. Okay. So if you like it, please make sure that you have liked, followed, subscribed wherever you're consuming this. Drop a heart below, drop me a comment, drop me a DM if you fancy a chat, all good. But let's decompress. The easiest way to get out of our heads, because let's face it, we're prized for being in our heads and being analytical and problem solving and, leading with the mind and strategic and all of those lovely words. And that's very helpful and very useful and very needed. The way that we can almost instantly feel better is to drop into the body. So let's do that now. So just give your hands a rub together, get some warmth in the palms, and then just place them on your body somewhere where it feels good. And I don't mean that rude. So either chest, stomach, thighs, or under your ribs, somewhere where you just feel a connection with yourself. And just take a couple of nice steady breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you're taking these breaths, just allow the out breath to be a little bit longer than the in breath. That will help you come out of a stress response. Now, without going into the detail, I want you to just bring to mind something that is stressing you at the moment. Don't think about it too much. Just touch on it and go, okay, put it over there. And when you've thought about it briefly, just drop into your body, drop your attention into your body, do a quick scan around, and just notice any areas of tension, tightness, discomfort, pain, clench, butterflies, nervousness, any sensation that you think has just come on, either as a result of thinking about that thing or that's lingering there that you would really rather not have. And just place your attention on it. And just notice how strong that is. If 10 is like the most intense it could be, and you'd really want to get rid of it, and 0 is I can't feel anything, how intense is that right now? Okay. And so what I'm going to do is take you through a quick tap. So just follow me around, tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. On the side of the hand with 3 or 4 fingers, and just repeat after me. Now I'm going to say this sensation. If for you, you've called it pain, call it pain. Okay, just replace the words. So even though I have this sensation, I choose to relax and feel safe now. Even though I have this sensation, and I don't even need to know what it's about, I can choose to relax and feel safe now. One more time. Even though I can feel this sensation right here and right now, I choose to relax and feel safe. Then we're going to go on the eyebrow. So right here at the start, this sensation outside of the eye, this sensation in my body, under the eye, this sensation. Just remember to keep breathing. Under the nose, this sensation. On the chin, this sensation. Under the center of the collarbones, this sensation. Under the arm on the bra line, this sensation. And top of the head, this sensation. Okay, you can stop tapping, take a nice deep breath. Okay, so place your attention back on that sensation in your body that you felt before. What is happening now? And just notice, have your points come down? So if it was an 8 out of 10 in intensity before, maybe you had tension in your shoulders. What is your score now? It should have come down. If it's gone up, it just means that you've targeted the right thing and that it's something that could do with tapping on. So just repeat that process, go around and just say this sensation, this sensation. Now it might sound a bit boring, but it's not what it's about. It's giving your subconscious a signal that you can relax, even with this stress in your body. And it starts to send out calming hormones, calm your brainwaves down, and detach the negative emotion to whatever it is that's causing that sensation in your body. Excuse me, I've got a really itchy nose now, which is usual for me. Excuse me. So I would love to know how that felt. That is just a teeny tiny bit of what I do. Okay. It's the very first tiny part of what I call the decompression method. Now, normally I do a daily tap with cards and stuff like that because it's an easy, accessible way for people to get into it. But if you enjoyed this and you're thinking, actually, this would be a really good way for me to something for me to integrate into my business, my coaching, my healing, my whatever, I am actually offering a Black Friday deal for anybody who wants to certify as a daily tap facilitator. Okay, you don't have to be trained in EFT. I'll teach you everything you need to know to do it safely without going into people's challenges and stuff like that to keep people emotionally safe. And that is currently 333 quid or 3 lots of £111. If that's of interest, drop a heart in the comments below wherever you are consuming this video. If you enjoyed this today and you feel better as a result, Firstly, I urge you to do this every day, because that's how life gets to feel easier, is that you are reconnected with your body, with feeling relaxed, with feeling safe. You release the negative energies and emotions and sensations that are weighing you down and making you feel like everything is hard. You do this more often, life will automatically feel easier, even if it's not. I promise you that. And the second thing is, if you enjoyed this, please help me to get the message out there by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, or following my page if you're watching this on Facebook, because the more people we get the message out to, that you have way more control than you think you do about how you feel and how you navigate this life, then the easier life is going to feel for a lot more people, right? So if I get to help one person today, I consider that my job done, but I need your help to do that. So with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Grab a cup of tea before my next call. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, whatever it is you're doing,